Welcome to the TBFC Charon Gunboating for Dummies, where we'll tell you everything you need to know to get ready to start sinking some wardens. Chapter 6: Large Ships. In order to kill large ships, you need to understand how they work and what their capabilities are. So let's go through it. So first up is the frigate. This is probably the one you're going to encounter the most because it's an attack ship and they will like to use them and get them out there. So a frigate has no AI. When I say no AI, some large ships have a radius when they're deployed, which gunboats or any other smaller vessels will not be able to enter, so it acts as a coastal gun, if you like. Other large ships can go into that range and be fine. So a frigate has no AI. Now it is spawnable, so people can deploy on a frigate when it's in action. So that means people can be constantly feeding the frigate to help it engage, to help it repair, to help it do damage control. If they put a call out in Intel chat on their discourse to say, look guys, we're under attack, we need help, they can spawn there. The other thing is that it has its own inventory, so it has a lot of storage for BMATs. That means it can hold up to like 20k BMATs. So all the damage you're putting out can be repaired. If the damage control teams are good, they could probably stay on top of it. But if they can't, then it goes into your favor. But the thing you need to know about frigates, and we did a whole video on it in one of the previous chapters, is that they have a lot of weapons and they have a lot of things to deal with us. So when we get close, we run the risk of running into their machine guns, running onto their deck crews that have handheld ATRs. They've got two 68mm guns at the front, which can almost see right behind them. So that is a big threat when you're fighting them. So it's best to stay within 50 to 80 meters and indirect those frigates. So next we're going to talk about the Nakki Submarine. Now, this is a pretty nifty piece of equipment, which is way better than our submarine, but that's for another chapter. So the submarine, you can't spawn on the submarine from the world map, which means the crew that they take is the crew that they're going to have to keep. So which means it's great for us if we start killing crew on the sub with our gunboat, if they're on the top deck or whatever, or they're underneath and we hit them. They are going to be low crew, in which case they're starting to be compromised. They're just going to have less people to repair the damage that we're putting out, and they ultimately could flood or die. So they do have 3 compartments, and the thing with compartments about large ships is they can be sealed off to allow that compartment to flood and just carry on with the other compartments. Now, depending on what compartments you hit is important to know, because you want to prioritize certain compartments over others in order to cause the maximum damage to the operation of that vessel. The other thing about subs is they do have limited storage space, so they can carry BMATs in the storage, but they could carry a lot, but then they're going to have to compromise taking other things with them. So really it's just about their mission, I suppose, and for us it's just putting enough holes that it can just overwhelm the crew that are on there. The submarine does have a 40mm gun, which can almost shoot behind it as well. It's something like 300 degrees coverage, so it's something to be aware of if you get close to a submarine. But for the most part, submarines are pretty defenseless when they're surfaced, so we can just light them up with both guns, the mortar and the back gun, and also we could potentially board them and kill the crew inside of the submarine itself. Now, next we're going to talk about the Longhook. So the Longhook is something you're going to encounter a lot, because it gets pulled out to act as a sort of AI deployment point for large ships, so that they have an area that they can hide and they don't get involved with it, or they can't get countered by gunboat swarms. So they have a place to fall back and also rearm as well. So a Longhook is great as part of warden fleet tactics. Now, when it's deployed, and you can look on the image here or the video, you can see that the hooks are down, and that means that the AI is deployed, the anchor is down, and while it's deployed, that AI will be up to 200 meters. So if you go into the 200 meters, you will die. And that's usually, if you don't have a good spotter, he probably will, you should be able to see it before you get shot, basically, because you can see about 220 meters, 230 meters out. So you should be able to survive. But if you keep driving, you're going to start hearing the coastal gun type mortars, and you will die very quickly to there. So again, be conscious of the AI. You're looking for the hooks being up, and once it's up, then it's game on, and then we can attack it. So it is spawnable as well, the Longhook, so people can deploy on it when it's sort of moving, but while it's deployed, it cannot be spawned on. So that's one of the sort of quirks, I suppose. It does have two 12.7 machine guns right at the front of the Longhook. So that means if you're attacking, ideally, and you want to get very close, which is not recommended, but if you did, you'd want to attack from behind the boat. But your job will be trying to get as many holes on all of the ship as possible in the time that you have. So the last boat I'm going to cover is the Bowhead. So this is probably the easiest ship of all the ones I've just talked about to kill. The Bowhead does have an AI, which is again 200 meters coverage if it's deployed. But the whole point of the Bowhead is it's going to be moving back and forth to comp. So there's going to be points of opportunity where you can intercept the Bowhead. It doesn't have a spawn point. So again, all the crew that are there are the ones that are going to help to defend it. But it doesn't have a lot of room to put BMATs as well. So you imagine these guys are scrooping. They're just hard focused on efficiencies. They want to just trying to get as much scroop as possible. They might not be considering getting attacked. So again, they're limited. Also, the Bowhead has no weapons on board. So it would be down to to the people on the ship to have machine guns, any kind of weapons, and all the ammo that they would need to fight off enemies. So in this regard, the Bowhead is the weakest ship of them all. Plus, it sinks pretty fast once you start getting going. Because again, you're overwhelming a crew that was scrooping. They're not set up like a frigate is to fight and to PvP. So they're there to just gather comps and do their LARP. So let's talk about large ship AI, because that's quite important as a gunboat, because you are susceptible to its damage. So here's me on the back of a Longhook. Well, the Longhook, you can tell if the AI is there because the hooks will be deployed down or not up. So it's an easy way to tell. But there's also another way to tell if AI is active. Is in Foxhole, if there's a small flag on a pillbox or a bunker, it usually means there's no AI. And if it's a big flag, like in this example, it means the AI is active. So that's what you could be looking for to see, are they deployed, are they not deployed, are they moving? Because when they're not deployed, you have a chance to sink them. If they are deployed, then you would need to HP kill the entire ship. Now that will take a lot more mortars from a gunboat to get that work done. So here we can see on map intel of a friendly Longhook deployed. So there you can see the kind of intel radius and arguably the range at which it can shoot its AI from. So when it's not deployed, you need to be within 75 meters or below 75 meters to not get punished by the AI, because you need to remember that they can just drop anchor instantly and that AI will be active. Except for if you can get one hole on the boat or multiple holes, then they will have damage and they will not be allowed to deploy. So that's why it's good to either get in there fast and hit them, or you want to indirect them to get the initial damage, then you could move closer or stay further away, depending on which large ship you're engaging. So this was a Longhook that we caught on intel, and we went to get it because it was moving. It was refilling at an oil platform. So I signaled to the gunner to shoot it. He gets one shot off, and you can see immediately it made a hole. Now, this meant that the crew tried to stop what they're doing to acknowledge that there was a gunboat there and try to run and deploy the anchor. But unfortunately, because the damage was so great and they have a hole, that they weren't able to deploy after that. Azimuth 197, minimum distance, fire.
197, Charon.
Fire.
They're dropping the anchor.
Right.
We're in minimum distance. Fire. Back us out a couple of meters. Adjust left azimuth. Azimuth 182. 182. Ceasefire. Or fire, fire, fire. Stop. Stop moving. Stop moving. Stop moving. Fire. Good hits. Good hits. So as you see here, I'm giving a driver commands because now that we know they can't deploy, we're within range and they have nothing on board they can do to shoot back at us. Whereas a frig or a battleship or something else would have the guns to deal with it. They only have the 12.7 machine guns at the front, but unless we get in range, they're in for a bad day. Good hits. We'll probably get QRF, but go, keep firing. You're hitting it every hit. Spread the compartments. Start turning right, double. Just move 1 centimeter, turn. Move 1 centimeter, turn. It's already got 1 smokestack. Go. Keep turning, keep turning. Signal to our gunner double to spread his damage. So he's obviously locked in at a certain azimuth, so I give him the free will to just kind of move his mouse left or right, just spreading it, because that Longhook is not moving, it's stationary because it's trying to deploy or deal with the holes that we're creating. So spreading the damage is what you want to do when you're killing large ships. Back us out 1 meter. Back us out 1 meter. Back us out 2 meters. Go, keep firing double. Fire everything. Okay, stop moving. Fire. Yes, good hits, good hits, good hits. Spread doubles. Just go left or go right. Go left or go right. Go far. Yeah, you're hitting the cab. You're hitting the main cab. Adjust left a couple of degrees and then fire, and then just the right a couple of degrees. They're not moving double. Go. They're moving now. Keep firing, keep firing, keep firing. Gannis, move forward and to the right. Forward and to the right. Slowly though, slowly. Yeah, space firing. Double, go hard right, hard right. Like 10 degrees right, double, go. Give me 15 degrees right. They're turning into the island. Yes, good hits, good hits. Fire, they've got so many holes. I don't think they're staying on top of the holes. Keep firing double. Keep shooting right. Keep shooting right. Drive forward and to the right, Gannis. Follow, follow. Double, keep shooting your azimuth. Go. Increase distance 10. Increase distance 15. Keep moving, Gannis. Keep moving. So here we can see a couple of holes that we are making visually, but there'll also be holes that we can't see that are a bit lower under the water as well. Keep firing. Keep firing. Double, just fire. Gannis, drive a little bit faster. Okay, slow down, Gannis. Slow down. Double, keep shooting. Adjust right, 5, double. Adjust right, 5, double. Adjust right, 10, double. Gannis, move with them. They're turning towards the oil rig. Move with them. Turn round. So as Sport, I'm trying to give commands to my driver so that he can stay on target or is driving where I think he should be driving. And also using the map every so often to keep an eye out of what landmass is going to be there, what obstacles are we going to run to that are going to be a problem for them or for us. Go, keep firing. TBFC's on the other side. Now, our second gunboat pulls up and they start engaging, but they are playing a risky game by getting very close, and they could get punished as well if the enemy team was good, but I think at this point we just caught them with their pants down. Go. Keep firing. Ceasefire double. Switch left 10. Gannis, go around the oil rig. Go. So our second gunboat is prioritizing. He's just shooting as many holes into that Longhook as possible by spreading them as he goes. He's not shooting the same position every time. He's spreading the holes. But they are being engaged, so they're having to pull out. And also there's a lot of obstacles, which makes this a lot more tricky. Double, go right. Double, give me minimum distance. Azimuth 299. They're basically switch direct. Double, switch direct. Gannis, just give. So I give the command for our gunner to switch to direct because I acknowledge that we're near the oil platform. They're on the other side of it. So I wanted him to switch and just start putting holes into the ship. But I also acknowledge that we're going to get close and we're going to be in danger. So I do make the call to sort of creep in but back out. Give us a peek. Go. Don't go too close. Don't go too close. Go back up. Back up.
Back us out. Back us out. Oh shit.
Just keep shooting it. Shoot. Spread the damage. Spread the damage. Okay, give me minimum distance. Minimum distance. Minimum distance. 300. Fire.
Yeah. Fire.
Gannis, back us out 10, 15 meters. So I call to double the gunner to give us minimum distance and for him to fire. I could see that the rounds are splashing and they're at least 10 to 15 meters in front. And then because we're shooting minimum distance, we need the boat to move. So I make the call to the driver to move the boat to correct. Adjust right, 10 double. Adjust right, 15 double. Adjust right, 15.
Yeah, I'm doing it automatic.
Okay. Drive forward, Gannis. Drive forward and to the right. Forward and to the right. We're the right one of you. Go.
Am I still hitting or what? We're down to 23 more. 23
Keep
rounds.
Firing. Keep firing. Do your thing. Fire. Give me azimuth. Yeah, keep firing. Double. Switch direct. Double. Switch direct. Switch direct. Go.
Yeah, they're just beyond. No, they're not.
Gannis, turn right slowly. Slowly right. Yeah. Keep going. They're blocked by the APC.
Go.
By the APC.
No, it fucking didn't work. They just went
Go.
straight through it.
Slow down. Slow down. Double.
I'm doing
They're
it.
really low. They're really low in the water.
Good
Back
job,
up. Back up.
boys! Fuck them up!
Give me an angle for back left gun.
Yes! They're dead. They're dead. They just sank.
Good job! Let's go!
They're fucking wrecked.
Good job, boys!
Here's another engagement of a large ship up against a bowhead. So our guys have found it, they've tracked it down, and they're ready to engage now. One thing to note is that they do have a machine gun on board, and that just tears us up because we're open top, which would not happen on a Ronin, by the way. So again, the discrepancies between our boat and their boat, with their boat being faster as well, it can get out of trouble. But our guys just go for it, they just commit, and they just try and do as many holes into the bowhead as possible, which eventually led it to sink.
244,
They're pushing for us.
251.
Give me ads on the bowhead. Bowhead.
Bowhead is 232.
232. Right in front, Olympus. Shoot it. Shoot it.
Right in front of us, boys. Right in front of us.
Shoot it. Keep shooting it. Keep shooting.
We're gonna be charging the large boat.
Aim low in the water.
We have eyes on the gunboat. The gunboat is clueless. The
Yep.
gunboat is backing up. Gunboat is backing up now.
Kev, we're almost on target. We're following right behind it.
Gunboat's backing up.
Azimuth 10.
Keep shooting. All over.
The gunboat can't get to us. He's on the other side of the ship.
Yep.
He's probably gonna
We'll
travel.
engage the gunboat.
Yep.
Give me
Guy right. Hit him.
Azimuth 20 meter.
Hit him T3. T3's down.
Right, gun on, Harry.
Yeah, we're coming onto it now.
Oh, I'm down. Meticulous. I'm down. Keep shooting, Olympus. Just keep shooting.
I'm down, so
Yep.
I couldn't switch seats.
So this is what we're talking about. The gunner does an amazing job of spreading the holes. So he's basically painting holes into the side of the bowhead at this point.
I'm dead.
Shoot it, hack. Shoot,
They're going to cross.
Shoot the front.
They're gonna cross.
Shoot.
Shoot the front. Alright.
Shoot the front. Yeah, shoot the front hole. That'll flood it.
Olympus, if you get off the gun, you can drive the boat and cross, and we'll all spawn back on board. That's too late. No, it's too late. Just keep shooting. It's too late.
You can also see it's sinking at an alarming rate because all the holes that we put in earlier, you can see that the level of the boat is dropping quite fast.
You're good.
Yeah, just fill it full of holes, much as you can.
No way they have enough B-mats to save it.
Nope. It's going down.
Now, before we go, I wanted to give you a quick night vision tip. So if you go into your settings and turn your post-processing down to low, you'll find that it improves the visibility at night. So sometimes at night is like super dark, it's almost like pitch black. But changing this setting will allow you to see a bit clearer. So as you can see here, we can actually see some of the bunkers now. So that brings us to the end of another chapter, chapter 6. Large ships. So hopefully you guys are feeling a bit more confident taking on large ships. You guys are practicing your indirecting instead of just charging forth and getting nuked to oblivion. So yeah, let us know how you're enjoying the series, or let us know anything you want to learn that we haven't covered already, and yeah, look forward to the next one. See you.
Coast to coast we boast, these kills so many. Wardens can't stop us, they sunk already. QRF, 911 Davy Jones hotline is busy. No more games, I'ma change what you call rage. I was playing in the beginning, the mood all changed when you tried to crew us. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow wardens away while they cry, hey, hey! Clear comms, we crossing the border now, guns. 1 minute, get ready, the black flag is coming. Clear comms, TBFC. So let's get back to this moment, you own it, you better never let it go.